Hey everybody, welcome back to the Brickheadz Broadcast Network using StreamYard, as you can see by that little icon over here. So I'm Naomi, the Brickheadz, so welcome. And today is Thrifty Thursday, and it's been an interesting week this week because, as you know, it's July, it's summer, everybody is doing a lot of different challenges right now, and we're winding down the end of the Re-Brick This challenge. And as you know, I've been busy working on a variety of different mocks and things. And last night, I was so excited. I started working on the Women's Brick Initiative challenge or contest right now. And if you are interested in this, it's still going on. Hashtag WBI500. And if you're interested in that, it's something that you may want to check out. In fact, here, let me type in WBI500. And it is going on until August 1st. So we still have time for that. So I just found out about this the other day. And as I was going through the contest rules, so the reason why it's WBI 500 is that you can't use any more than 500 pieces. And so what I'm doing right now is I am working on something, and you probably remember that I had built this Brickheadz Broadcast Network tower, and thankfully the green screen's not going to mess up with me too much. And so I just started messing with a couple of bricks, and now we have the Women's Brick Initiative tower, and they do have green, so the green screen is kind of messing with this. But yeah, I'm super, super excited. I'm going to be able to showcase this for my entry, because the whole idea of the Women's Brick Initiative is, as far as this challenge, is what does the Women's Brick Initiative mean to you? And for me, what I really like about what they've been doing is that they're like a central location to, you know, kind of be an advocate for women who are in this hobby. And I have chatted with Megan Lum as well as Alice Finch, and I think a lot of the work that Alice and Jackie and also Shelley, the three founders, have done, have really progressed the field with regard to, you know, there's a variety of ways that people, not just women or people who identify as women, work in the Lego space. Some people are builders. I kind of qualify, I think I classify myself more as a builder. And then we have people who do photography. And then we have other people who do jewelry, and that's what kind of the top three groups have been, you know, working on. And I think it's just awesome seeing a lot of what's been happening in the Women's Brick Initiative. Some of the work that they've done, for example, they've been working on looking at the ways that women are portrayed in the Lego line. And they've come up with some studies. They have some interns working on it, and it's been just really wonderful to see some of this all come together. So I am super excited because I am getting ready to also do something that with the Re-Brick This challenge. So some of you know that Debo and I have been hosting the hashtag Re-Brick This challenge for the last 5-6 months. So Debo's had some things come up in his personal life, so we've kind of put that on hold for a little bit. So he hasn't picked his next set that we would be using. Instead, what we're going to do is we are going to start by using this Thrifty Thursday as an option for people to be able to, you know, do a re-brick and possibly even follow along. And as I have mentioned in my Instagram feed, this is, hopefully it's going to focus. Okay. Anyway, the Brickhead Monkey King set. And this Monkey King set is hilarious because I don't know, when I look at it, and maybe I'm looking at it wrong, I'm going to have to look at more details, but I think it's kind of, it's a sillier model to me, because if you take a look at the front, you can see that the eyes are a little different because, you know, you're used to seeing Brickheadz with the black eyes and the little white squares. So this doesn't have that, but instead what it has is these tan or nougat colored eyes. So if you check this out, I mean, we'll go through this when we start building it, but it has nougat colored eyes with the white squares. So I thought that was pretty interesting to see. The other thing about this, just looking at it, is that I was looking when I was at the Lego store. As you know, Thrifty Thursday is anything $19.99 or less. And I said, you know, I haven't done a Monkie Kid set. And the reason why is that they don't have $19.99 and less sets. This literally is the only one. So they have an expansion pack. Hey, Glenn, how's it going? Yeah, so Monkie King this is the first, and maybe it depends on what happens with the next wave, but this may be the only Monkie Kid set that I will be doing for Thrifty Thursday. Not by any fault of my own, because if they don't make them $19.99 or less, there's not much I can do. So welcome, Glenn. I'm glad you're here because I'm using StreamYard today. I do want to try to figure out how to do overlays from Streamlabs over onto StreamYard. But for now, I hope you can hear me okay. And I think everything worked out well. So welcome. I'm glad I'm live because I was looking at the stats. I'm thinking, oh, did I make this private? Maybe I made it private. So anyway, so yeah, so Glenn is one of my mods, and it's really great to see you. And you may have missed this, Glenn. I'm not sure if you saw one change I made to the WBI tower that I worked on is originally it was black and then this pink and then black and then pink. And I realized I was wearing a black bracelet. So I took off my black bracelet and put it on the back, on the bottom here, and it looks, I think, a lot better as far as proportions and everything. You can hear better than last night, but you're very pixelated. Ooh, okay, interesting. Well, I think it could be my camera. Here, let's try something. Okay, that's focused. And let's see if it's gonna focus on me. Ooh, it's not focusing on me. Okay, so maybe it's a camera problem. It looks like the camera is confused. There we go. Maybe that's better. So anyway, but yeah, so I'm really happy with the new WBI tower. I think it looks a lot better with this proportion, which is very similar to the Brickheadz Broadcast Network tower. So this is going to be like my jam. You know, you want a tower made out of bracelets? I'm the person you want to talk to. So anyway, so yeah, so the WBI tower, I still don't have orange in here. Still trying to figure out a way to maybe put some orange in there. I changed the top a little bit. I know it's kind of hard to see with the glare, but I put a dome piece and the white spire. So this is going to be a portion of what I'm going to submit to the Women's Brick Initiative. But yeah, I'm really, really stoked that it came out together. So anyway, and then also I worked on this last night a little bit, the Women's Brick Initiative, and whoa, that green really shows up, doesn't it? Well, we'll show it on the down camera. But anyway, yeah, so today is Monkie King / Monkie Kid. And the other thing that was interesting is when I was looking at this is that it looks like this might be the face as far as this tile. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a big mouth with teeth. And here's another close-up here of that brick. So not sure. We'll find out when we start building it. But, you know, just right off the bat, the eyes are different. The eyes are this nougat with the white. So it's a little bit different there. But yeah. So anyway, I am really stoked about trying out StreamYard because, as you know, with StreamYard, I can do things like this. I can highlight your message and hide that. And now I have this down camera, and let me just get this prepped. And I tested this before the stream started, so hopefully you can see this okay. That's my hope. Let's see if it works. See if this works. All right, and this is the stream. So there you go. So here's the Brickhead, and yeah, if I put it this way, you can see it straight up. And I think I can zoom in. Let's see if it's going to let me zoom. Maybe not. Let's see. Is this old school? Hold up. Hold up. Let's see. Wow. Okay. I'm not sure if this is going to let me zoom. So that might be one downside of this. I have to do zooming the old-fashioned way with the tripod. So watch as we zoom. This is how we do the zooming on this. Okay. Well, like I said, you learn. Down cam looks fine, but face cam still pixelated. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not sure if I can do much about that. Maybe if I add more light, let me see if I add more light, if that's going to help. If the camera can better see me. I don't know if that's any better. Maybe it's better that I'm pixelated. So then that way you don't have to see every pore on my face, because I've been running around today. And yeah, okay. Well, if I'm pixelated, so be it. The bricks are more important, right? That's right. The bricks are more important. So I am, like I said, I'm really excited about trying this new method of streaming. I do think I do miss, though, the overlays. So we're going to have to see how this goes today. Now, do you hear an echo as well? Because I'm trying to think if there's a way I can get that echo out, or is that just me? Because I don't have, let me see if I have this set up. Let me see if I have audio. I need to set this for muting. Like I said, this is a new system, folks, so. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. I got this. Ah, that's what I get for, all right, let's see if it remembered. Oh, boy. Sorry about this. Okay. Here, let me do this. So what I have to do is, let me log in again. So, and I'm hoping my cell phone remembered the StreamYard ID. Nope. Nope. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm going to have to go back and put this in. Oh, no. Yes, exactly. Oh, no. All right. Well, like I said, I'm trying something new. I usually use my Droid Cam. So, and like I said, not being able to zoom is kind of a downer for this. So I may rethink this. I have seen other streamers use a down cam like I'm doing right now. And hopefully, like I said, I hope this will. And like I said, I can check now because I was hearing that echo. You probably noticed that the echo was, aha, mute. Okay. All right. So let's go enter the studio and let us, all right, we're backstage. And let me set the camera so it's the correct orientation. Okay. I think the echo is gone now. And let me set this up. All right. I think we have liftoff. And I'm glad that you're here, Glenn, so I can work through this with you as a mod. And this cable is in the way. Let me move that cable. Okay. All right. I think we're back. And let me show you this. And add to stream. Yay, we're back. Okay. I'm not going to mess with the camera. If I have to zoom in, I'll lift it up. I'll lift it up and you can see it. It sounds better? Okay. I think what was happening is that I didn't mute my down camera, and that's why we were hearing the echo. So, okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you for helping me out there. Yeah. So, okay, so we're going to work on this 40381 set number. And going back to the rebrick this challenge. So I think what we're going to do is that at the end of this, I may do a rebrick. We'll see how things go with regard to timing, because you know I'm a slow builder. If you've watched me enough times, I am not the fastest builder around. At least I can hold a conversation. That's why I think that's why people still follow me. But yeah, if you're looking for speed building, you've come to the wrong place. I am not a speed builder. All right, so you can see here, and this one has, I think, 170 pieces, 175 pieces. It's $9.99, so fairly decent part count. Some of these printed bricks are pretty cool. So here's that printed brick. Let's see if I can get it to the camera correctly. There we go. So there's that printed brick with that kind of weird looking smile on there. I think it's a smile. It's not a race. Okay. Thank you, Glenn. I'm glad you said that. Because like I said, I just tell people, and I had mentioned this when I was building with Ferg. He built 2 things. I barely got through mine. Ooh, look at that. That looks pretty cool. Look at that. That pre-printed piece. This one, there's that kind of mouth looking thing. Those are nice. So I like that already. And I'm just going to do some simple knolling just because it'll go faster. And I know it's not a race, but I do kind of feel bad when, like I said, when some of my guests, it seems like everybody builds faster than I do. So I'm trying to work on my speed. I'm working on trying to see what I can do to speed things up a little bit on my end, because I know that it's a place for improvement for me. I know that, and I got to make sure that all of these tiles over here are left over from the trophy, so I'm just going to move those out of the way. Yeah. So okay. So going back to rebrick this. So I talked with Debo a little bit about this, and right now he's not sure about what's going to happen, and it's the summertime, so we put a pause on rebrick this. Nice bits in this kit. Yes, definitely agree. Definitely some nice bits. And what I think that I asked him, I said, I do Thrifty Thursday every Thursday, and so far I haven't missed a Thursday for a while. And what I said is, if people wanted to, I mean, this is an option. You don't have to, but we're going to keep the rebrick this hashtag open. And then if people want to build and rebrick this kit, for example, then what I can do is at the next episode, so next Thursday, I can look at the rebrick this hashtag and see if anybody's posted things there, and just do like a quick review before I start on the next build. So I thought that might be kind of a good way to, still keep people engaged if they want to do the rebrick. And if they don't want to, they could take a break. But a couple people had mentioned that they said, oh, we were just getting into it. And they were, disappointed that we are putting this on hold. So that's what I'm going to offer to you if you want. And look at this. We have a gold shield. I love this piece. Oh my gosh. The trophy kit was a nice build. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you liked that. Yeah, I think that I was happy with the trophy. In fact, here's my modification of the trophy. What I did is I just made it generic. So it used to have a white tile here, a white 2x2. And then I put the yellow one here instead of one of the other colored tiles. And I'm debating about this. This one will probably go back into my collection because it has a lot of these white curves that I really like that I could use for other projects. But, if you're just thinking about giving somebody a trophy that is made out of Lego, and this is very reasonable with $12.99 to make this. And there are some interesting techniques here too with these curves. So I really enjoyed that. You got a bunch of those metallic gold bits when they were 2 cents each. Yeah, I think that was a typo, and then they realized it, and then they changed the price. But yeah, these gold shields, oh my gosh, these are awesome. So yeah, you're lucky you got those in when you did. And here's a little fun fact. I don't know if it's fun for me or not, but I have yet to put in a bricks and pieces order. I'm still a fairly, I was thinking about this the other day when I was talking to Ferg. he told me he's been building for the last 18 years. And, I said, okay, so you have like, 16 years more experience than I do, because I really have only been a builder since 2019. I really haven't been in the hobby for that long. Typo or not, they went out of stock and came back several times. Thanks, Lego. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I started, I should take a step back. I've actually been building since probably about 2014 when I was building sets. But when I started doing mocks, really wasn't until 2019, because I did a film in 2018. And then I started, building. And when I won the award, it just, encouraged me more. I was like, oh, gee, I guess I am good at this. And that's why, Ferg, I had mentioned in that broadcast with him, I said, he was very encouraging to me in a very critical part of my career as a builder, because, you have a lot of self-doubt when you start going to conventions, etc. And when he said, yeah, you should really bring that to, BrickCon up in Seattle. And I was like, really? You think it's that good? And then when he said that before I won the award. So that's why, it takes somebody to just give you a little bit of encouragement, and that can go a long way. So that's why I tell people, if you really think somebody's doing a good job, just tell them, because you never know how they're feeling about themselves. They may not think, oh, we got 2 of these. We've got 2 shields. This is awesome. Yeah, so I've been, like I said, I still feel I'm a fairly new person to the hobby as far as getting serious as a builder, but I've learned so much in just the last couple of years, and also with the pandemic, just like everybody else has been saying, that they've learned a lot as well, and just getting to know people in the Lego community, that's been awesome. I got to know Glenn, for example, with the Sort Lug. Yeah, I don't think I knew you before Sort Lug. And other people that I've met, just either who've been, viewers of my stream, or have been interested in the hobby, or we've been on the same channel at the same time. And that's another thing, is that I started streaming on Twitch in September. And it's been interesting, the different people I've met. And most recently, my newest mod, V2 Blast, oh my gosh, he has been so helpful. And, other people have told me in the past, oh yeah, I can help you. And then you reach out to them and it's kind of like they ghost you. It's kind of like, what did I do? Yeah, pretty sure Sort Lug is how we connected. Yeah, definitely it was through Sort Lug. And yeah, and then he just offered to help. He said, hey, hit me up on the Discord server. And so we started chatting, and then he walked me through a couple commands on the Nightbot. So the Nightbot is now working properly. And that's another thing, is that, for the longest time, the poor Nightbot was screaming at people all the time whenever whenever they would use emotes. Oh, Cowboy Cornado's here. Cowboy Kenobi, how are you? Yeah, I'm using StreamYard as a little different thing. The only problem is I don't have like a zoom feature, so I have to do practical changes. I have to actually lift the camera up and down. I'm sure there must be a way to do it, but you learn by doing. So I hope you're doing well. Yeah, we are working on the Monkie kit, and I know how much you love Brickheadz. So but what you missed at the very beginning, Cornado, is that this Brickhead has nougat eyes with the white instead of black. So I think it's a little bit better. I kind of, I'm not really a big fan of Brickheadz. Some people go crazy over Brickheadz. It's like every Brickhead they want to have. For me, I'm kind of selective about the Brickheadz I get. So, for example, I really like the Wonder Woman Brickhead. So I picked that one up. I should have gotten the Batman one. I will probably go looking for that one, maybe, because, I like Batman. But it's not one of those things I said, oh my God, check out the next Brickhead. I got to have it. And this one, the only reason why I got this one is because it's the only set in the Monkie Kid line, which is $19.99 or less, which is unfortunate because, you know, Monkie Kid has some really good stories, and it's sad. Not even my love for Monkie Kid can save Brickheadz. Okay, I didn't realize you liked Monkie Kid so much. Yeah, and like I said, I looked and I asked, and even Glenn had mentioned the only other thing you can get for $19.99 or less in the Monkie Kid line is an expansion pack of minifigs. And that's, you know, that would be a kind of a boring stream, right? just to do that. So yeah. So anyway, so what I'm doing is I'm just doing some knolling because, as you know, I'm not a fast builder. I'm a pretty slow builder. But Glenn was saying that, yeah, it's not about speed. It's okay. You know, just enjoy yourself. You love the sets. I hate how they are so overpriced. I know. And that's kind of the thing about why I started Thrifty Thursday, because, and I've mentioned this before about my childhood, is that, oh, Robin, how are you? You know, I did not grow up in a rich family. In fact, my mom had sewed a lot of my clothes when I was growing up. And so when I see, oh my God, okay, little segue here, little gold bars. Okay, let me see and get that closer to the camera. Wow, gold bars. Also, those eyes are on pearl gold tiles. Really? Ooh. Oh, that sounds like fun. Yeah. So anyway, just going back to my childhood and, you know, my first experiences with Lego is that, you know, my parents couldn't afford Lego sets. You know, I didn't have the sets that a lot of these kids have. So what my, you know, I got my Lego as shared Lego when I would go to school. So they would, you know, dump out the bin, you know, and like on the floor on a blanket. And then we would all like, you know, bin dive and grab some Lego that we could work on. So I do think there's a market for people who would like to get involved with Lego, but don't want to spend, you know, $200 to $300 to buy the Daily Bugle or to buy the piano or to buy some of these things. And so this really speaks to me, and I hope it provides also some people with some options, because, you know, for example, those mech sets that they made, the ones for the Marvel mechs that were $9.99. I mean, talk about a great bargain. That was awesome. We have some more gold here. Some gold, looks like a couple of cheese wedges. So that's cool. And the bars are awesome. Yeah. So if you're into gold, this gives you the, here, I'll just put the gold pieces together. We've got gold shields. We've got the gold cheese wedges, and we got those gold bars. So nice little collection. These are the other two specially printed bricks that come in this set. So really nice. This actually looks like it could be nice for like a Christmas package or something. So yeah. So anyway, so going back to Thrifty Thursday, I've talked with P.T. McEwen, for example, and he was really happy to see that I was focusing at least once a week on, you know, some of the more affordable sets, because, you know, you see a lot of streamers who, you know, whenever the next biggest set comes out. So I'm sure what's going to be the next big set, the Seinfeld set. Everybody's going to be building the Seinfeld set. I will not. Not that I don't love Seinfeld. I actually like Seinfeld a lot. Ooh, we got a third one. We got 3 cheese wedges. Yeah, it's just that, you know, when it comes to buying Lego, I don't have, you know, disposable income where I can just buy whatever I want whenever it comes out. So I've got to be kind of selective. And I do find that even when you build some of the smaller sets, that you still get a lot of enjoyment out of it. And, you know, for the price. So right now, this set is 175 pieces for $9.99. So that's a pretty good parts ratio. It's not bad. And there's some cool headlight bricks that are in here. Also, you have the snot bricks, of course. And of course, with every brickhead, you have the 2x2s and the pink brick. You got to have the pink brick. So yeah, yeah. But anyway, I've been really excited about just being able to provide this like once a week for people who, you know, might not be able to afford a lot. And the other reason why I like smaller sets is these are the sets you can travel with. So once traveling gets to be, you know, more prevalent, which clearly it hasn't for the last year, then, you know, we have a chance to, you know, you could take a set with you. Now this is interesting. It's an orange 2x2 upward bracket. So yeah, we got some interesting things going on here. But yeah, I was talking to a friend the other day, and she was asking us in a group, and she said, so what do you do to treat yourself when, you know, you do when you accomplish something? And I said, you know, before the pandemic, I used to like going places. So I would treat myself to a trip somewhere. And, you know, I haven't traveled in a long time. I really miss my family too. As you know, my family is in Arizona right now, and I do miss them a lot. And I was thinking, you know, once I can get this shot, like, but you just approved Novavax already. But yeah. So anyway, the knolling definitely helps. As you can see, I can find the pieces faster. It's a little bit better instead of me shuffling around. Okay, so we're doing a couple of sub builds here. But yeah. So I was thinking about, you know, if I could go somewhere next for travel and it was safe, the next place I would go would be Arizona to go visit my family. And then after that, of course, Billund is on the list. Have to get out to Europe again, but once again, it's not exactly the safest place to go right now. Yeah, and I was talking to Matthew Builds Bricks because, you know, he's in London, or I should say south of London. And I said, I will definitely let you know if I make it out to England, because definitely him and his family have been so awesome. And we were talking earlier about, you know, people that we've met and through the pandemic. So earlier, Glenn and I were talking about meeting through Sortlug. And, you know, I've met Matthew and Cornado and other people through Tricky Lug. And it's just, you know, being able to meet you all in person is going to be really special. So I hope that will happen sometime soon. And I don't know, Cornado, did you say you might be coming up to Seattle for BrickCon? Because like I said, if I'm not vaccinated, I will definitely meet with you outdoors if you want. You may not want to meet with me when you're up here. You might want to say, no, I got things to do. You know? Thanks, but no thanks. And Glenn, I don't know if you have any plans to go to BrickCon, but I don't know. With the new CDC guidelines with mask mandates, you know, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen in the next couple months? It could be interesting because the I've been looking at the posts for Brick Rodeo that just happened in Texas and Brick Days in Omaha, Nebraska. And there were a lot of people walking around without masks. In fact, Glenn, you were there. So I think you said there were, what, 40% people were wearing masks? Oops. Oh, no. That's my call. Oh, no. Okay. I see the red brick. So let me just grab that. Yeah, this is another thing that I think I probably have to do is I need to, instead of building on my hands, I probably need to build on the work surface. It's probably better. Yeah, so I know that Glenn was at Brick Rodeo, and there was a lot of people there. I don't know. Do you know any of the stats, Glenn, about how many people were actually at Brick Rodeo? Look at these colors. I just love this combination of colors. So you got a lot of these corner brackets, or I'm sorry, corner plates. going down now. Yeah. And like I said, Brickheadz may not be your jam, but there was a greater percentage of AFOLs wearing masks than the public. Oh, interesting. Stuff is too cray-cray now to plan anything. That comment is worth highlighting for the replay. So, yeah, I agree. Stuff is too cray-cray. Cray-cray now. Exactly. Yeah. And like I said, I do potentially, and I'm rethinking this myself, is that, you know, I have a customer in California that I've been helping out, and I've been rethinking about, you know, that council meetings may be going to hybrid sometime soon. But after that mask mandate, and maybe not, that may not be. Okay, we get to put the shield on. There's the shield. That looks awesome. I love that. Okay, so now we turn that around. We get to put another, oh, interesting. So I'm gonna try to hold this up for the camera because I can't zoom with this, but you can see that we have the gold cheese slope, and looks like we got the, I think this is the hand, because I think this might be like a shoulder pad maybe. And then, yeah, I think this is a shoulder pad. Let's take a look. Yeah, these are shoulder pads. Okay, so we're gonna make 2 of these. All right. See if I can remember how to do this. See, I'm trying to be a faster builder, folks. I'm working on it. Working on it, so I don't embarrass myself at a real con sometime. Okay, that looks good. Actual numbers, no, but we sold 500 tickets for each of 4 public times. Wow. I think there was 200 full AFOL memberships plus companions. Wow. Well, that's a good turnout, because usually, in fact, if you saw my interview with RJ, they are capping it, I think, at 400 builders. So, I think for BrickCon, normally it's quite a bit bigger. I think I want to say 600 to 700. So they're bringing it down to 400. And then they're also limiting the public to 1,000, I think, for some of the events. Okay, so now this is going to be interesting. It looks like this goes into the slot right there. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. That's an interesting technique. And like I said, this little front piece is a lot of fun. Super fun. All right, so now what do we want there? We want on top. Okay. Okay, so we're putting in brown. It's hard to tell with the colors because the brown in the manual, here I'll just show you. The brown in the manual looks darker to me. So this color on the manual is terrible, because this is supposed to be a gold shield, which is super dark. And then this is supposed to be, I think, that medium nougat color, which looks brown. Yeah, it's terrible. So sorry, Lego, but you missed the mark on that. And this is interesting, that 1x2 holds the shield in place. So you can see that 1x2 that they put down there. Yeah, I'm sure you must have had a great time seeing everybody, because that's the best part about cons, is just meeting up with your friends, meeting up with people, hanging out. And like I said, I was not known as the Brickanista. And even when they said, oh, you need a brick name, I was like, what are you talking about? What do you mean by a brick name? It's like, yeah, you need a brick name. It's like, so we started brainstorming, and that's how we came up with Brickanista. Yeah, I was born at the 2018 Bricks by the Bay. Okay, so let's see. We got that going down, and more of the. And this is interesting because the way that they integrated the shield, which is different. So it's offsetting these 2x2s, a little different than what you'd normally see in a brickhead. Okay. Here, I'll turn it sideways, I guess. You can see it. Getting back into the groove was really nice. Yeah, I think that's something that when we think about when we meet with people at conventions, like one of the things that they were talking about is there's always the bar that people meet at. There's like one bar that whatever city you're in that people end up hanging out at. I don't drink a lot, but it's just the social aspect of that, which I think is interesting, is to see how people, you know, behave when they're drunk. And I think there's a couple of memes out there of, I want to say Jen is in one of those. And I'm trying to remember what the context of that was, because I think it had to do with Jägermeister. There's something about Jägermeister that was in that discussion. Yeah. So I think a lot of us are going to be really excited to meet each other for the first time in person, or maybe not. Like for me, when I saw Ferg, you know, Ferg and I met a couple, let's see, that was in 2019. So yeah, we met 2 years ago because that was in July. We met at Bricks by the Bay. And then the last time I saw him was at Bricks Cascade, which was like a year and a half ago. So yeah, it's been a while. There we go. So you can see how they make up for the change because of the way the brickheads are set up. Yeah, and then meeting people for the first time in person, because we've all been meeting remotely. So we know what we look like face-wise, but you know, being able to see each other in person will be a lot of fun. I think, maybe not. Who knows? They might say, oh my God, I finally met Brickanista in person and she's much better online. You know? I don't know. Who knows what people are going to say. Aha, the pink brain. There's the pink brain. I think that's one of my favorite parts about Brickheadz, is that knowing that there's going to be a pink brain in there somewhere. Now, what's interesting about this one is a lot of the Brickheadz, they have a spinal cord, which is usually 2x2 rounds. Oh, it's Joel Marbella. Salutations. How are you, Joel? Good to see you. Yeah. So we were just talking about how being able to see people in person will be awesome. And I know you and Cornado need to meet too. And it's funny too, because I think we've seen Instagram posts where they say, oh my gosh, that was you? That was you at the Lego store? I didn't know, because we're wearing masks, right? When we're out in public. And then it was like, oh, I wish I knew. I would have said hello. So I think definitely we need to do. So it would be, maybe what I'll do is when things open up again and we're finally out in public in a, you know, more relaxed way, I think it'll be like another Brickanista on the Move episode, but at conventions. So, because I'm already doing Brickanista on the Move already. And your mom always said you had a face for radio. That's not a nice thing for your mom to say. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Monkey brain is a delicacy in certain cultures. So what we do is you end up having the monkey king on a, like, that would be kind of sick, Joel. we don't want to do that. We won't do that for a mock, but it is kind of funny now that you mention it. Okay, so I'm going to guess that. So if you're also into these, what, dark nougat colored dots, there's a lot of them in here. So I do like how this is coming together here. Let me turn this way. Yeah, so I just put these dots in place. I don't think your mom would have said that to you, Cornado. Most moms are pretty nice, but I don't know. I've never met your mom. So, there are other moms. It's funny because on TikTok and on Instagram and other things, you see some mothers who are like yelling at their kids. Like there's this guy, I'm trying to remember what his name is, but apparently he's into ducks. So, and he's pretty, buff. And so he'll be streaming something with him and his ducks. And then I think he had this woman who was at the house who was like in a bikini or something. And then his mother shows up and she starts yelling at him while he's streaming. And it's like, and get these ducks out of the way. Like, why are all these ducks in my house? I gotta look this guy up. Anyway, I'm sure one of you would probably find him. Let's look up. I think he's a Instagrammer, and I want to say I think his first name is Anthony. So anyway, YouTube streamer Anthony with ducks, and his mother is hysterical. And there was one scene, I may have mentioned this in a previous stream, where he's taking like an animal head, like you would normally put over a fireplace, and he put it like on the ceiling looking down on the bed of his parents' bed. Oh my God. And his mother comes in and she's screaming at him. It was kind of funny, actually. Okay. Oh, you're right, Glenn. These are actually, it's not nougat. It is gold. They're golden eyes. Very, very cool. You keep forgetting to get the Monkey Kid Brickheadz every A-Fold day. Well, A-Fold day's coming. Put it on your list. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, the only reason why I picked this up, because I'm kind of with Cornado. I'm not a big Monkey, or I'm not a big Brickheadz fan. But this is the only Monkey Kid set that's $19.99 or less. And since this is, Thrifty Thursday, and I wanted to do something with Monkey King or Monkey Kid, this is the best I could do. But that is really cool with those golden eyes. That is awesome. I do like that. So I may need to go to Bricks and Pieces and order some of those. Yeah, I don't know. There's certain things that I know they might resonate with you. And like I said, there's some people who just absolutely love the Brickheadz. There's the whole group of people who love Funko, right? Those Funko pop head things. And I have 0 of those. So I'm kind of like you, Cornado. I've invested 0 amount of dollars in any Funko head, pop head things. So, and I know Brickworm works for them now. So who knows how many she has. Okay, so it looks like, let's see, here we go. Yeah, so now we're just kind of completing the sides a little bit, making it a little bit more balanced. I am a little concerned that this is off by like half a plate. I don't know what they're going to do about that. It's like, hopefully I didn't miss a step, but I don't know if you can see it, but it's like just a half a plate shorter here. So I don't know. Don't know. What are you going to do, Lego? Okay. All right, so we're going to do a sub build. Looks like we're putting some ears on this thing. Put some ears on. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Those Funko Pop things kind of scare me. I don't get it. I don't understand the appeal. Why do they like those big round heads with those big eyes? All right, so let's see. This looks like, and all right, that goes here. All right, that squares up. Like I said, there's that little half step. I don't know what they're gonna do, but we got an ear going on. Not a fan of Brickheadz either. Only ones I bought were for the challenges. Okay. Well, and you missed this earlier, Robin. What we were talking about is that, so Debo, as you know, has some things going on right now. So what we're going to do is I asked him, I said, you know, if people want to keep doing the re-brick this challenge, what you can do is if there is a Thrifty Thursday set that you really like, for example, one of these, if you like this Brickhead set and you want to do a re-brick of this, then do the re-brick, just use the re-brick this hashtag, and then at the start of my Thursday sessions, I can do a review of the any re-bricks that have been done until, you know, we get back to our regular scheduled, you know, design. So I think, you know, I talked with Debo and he said, yeah, go ahead and do that. So if anybody's interested in that, let me know, because like I said, you could take this one or you could take the trophy that I did last week. You know, that could be one you might want to do, and just do a re-brick and use hashtag re-brick. Funko Pop is collectible, just like Beanie Babies and Cabbage Patch Kids. Yeah, I don't know. I still don't get it. Sadness, the Monkey King eyes are not available on Bricks and Pieces. Gladness, the 2 1x4 printed bricks are, but they're 87 cents each. Oh, okay. So they are kind of pricey. Gotcha. Okay, so let's see. What do we have next? We have this going up here, and this going up here. Yeah, so you can see that we've had to do some interesting shaping because this is definitely built different than a regular Brickhead. Well, I'm glad you actually went out and bought a Brickhead because of the challenge. So the groom and the bride set. And that's another thing. I would not have bought the groom and the bride set at all because I don't have any need for that. So, you know, I'm not even sure if I ever were to get, if I were ever to meet somebody who was somewhat interesting to me that I would want to marry, that I'm not sure if I would want one of those Brickheads on, like, at my wedding. I don't know. Ah, I see what they're doing. Okay, so remember I said that there's like a half a plate difference. So they're using this horizontally so they can cover it up that way. Clever. Very clever. And what am I missing here? I think I'm missing a, yeah, I forgot to put this down. There we go. Okay. All right, so now we have these dots that are doing some shaping and all of these curves. So these rounded curves in this dark nougat are really nice. You fondly recall the collapse of the Beanie Baby markets. And that's why people like it, because they're chasing after stuff when many are limited edition and quantity. Well, that's the same with Lego too, right? I mean, that's the same thing when you think about like CMFs and different, like people, we talk a lot about elves, and that elves are something that when you see an elf set, you just think, oh, wow, you know, that's not in existence anymore. So, you know, maybe I'll collect that, or maybe I'll get that. Okay, so this one now we're gonna work on the back of the head. And it looks like these guys are gonna go here. Yeah, and you probably remember I worked on the Santa way back when, the Santa and Mrs. Claus, and those Brickheads. And once again, those are probably not something I would have just gone out to get, but during the holidays, a lot of the holiday sets are super expensive too. There's not a lot that are in the $20 price point or less. And that's why, you know, Brickheadz are kind of, you know, the go-to. That's what you can get for that price. So if somebody is collecting these, at least it isn't too expensive. You know, it's like a latte and a pastry. You know, spend $10 on that. Okay, now it says I need to put 4 of these on the back. Huh. Okay. All right, so I'm not sure. I guess this may be the hair, but they're having me put these in kind of in strange ways. I'm just looking at this like, okay, that's how you want them? Okay, come on. I know I had some more of these here. Here we go. Yeah, Beanie Babies, Cabbage Patch Kids. And it goes back to, we make believe that there is this value to this thing when there really isn't. It's a perceived value, but is it a real value? Not like gold and other things. Okay, I'm hesitating because there's supposed to be one more. I see it now. Okay. Okay, here we go. So this is kind of a weird way to put these 4, but that's what it says. And I guess it's maybe the back of the hair. Or maybe, I don't know, is this supposed to be like a man bun? You know how the samurai had, you know, the samurai, you know, they were the first man bun trenders. If you want to go back to the history of the man bun, I claim that as a samurai thing. The samurai made it cool way back when. All right, let's see. We're going to do this again on the bottom. Yeah. Well, it makes you think too about, you know, why were some hairstyles more popular than others? That's a funky looking man bun. Yeah, well, I'm not sure what else could it be. It's like on, yeah, here's the head. So it's like the hair of the back. I'm going to call it a man bun. I'm rolling with that. I'm claiming that. Speaking of samurai, there's a point in history when a samurai could have sent a fax. What? They could have sent a fax to Abraham Lincoln? Okay, as a Dalek would say, explain. What does that mean? The samurai could have sent a fax to Abraham Lincoln? Did they even have fax machines back then? I don't know. That seems a little far-fetched. I don't remember that part of history. What am I missing? What am I missing here? Not this again, Glenn. Uh-oh. Did this come up in a previous conversation that I don't recall? Or maybe I chose to forget? Okay. So there's the other ear going down. All right. Cool. Or is this one of those, you know, time travel theories? I seem to remember there was a discussion about that a while ago. Time travel samurais. Okay, this is not seating properly. There we go. Okay. Let's see what's next. Okay. Oh, there's a 1x2. I know there's a 1x2 in there somewhere. Max Braun! How's it going, Max? Yeah, in fact, here, Max, you are interested in the Women's Brick Initiative. I added another black bracelet because I realized I was wearing a black bracelet. So now the Women's Brick Initiative tower is the same size, a little bit shorter than the Brickheadz Broadcast Network tower. So there they are side by side. And I decided to leave the translucence off, to just leave it so that the pink could really show through. Yeah. So, Japanese samurai facts in Abraham Lincoln's court. Okay. Like I said, this is all going over my head. It all started with the memes we talked about at work like 4 hours the other day. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I guess if you wanted to send a fax, you want to send a fax to Abraham Lincoln. What would it say? What would a samurai say to Abraham Lincoln? Did Abraham Lincoln even know how to speak Japanese? I don't think he did. I know he was a very learned man, but I don't think he knew how to speak Japanese. I mean, he had no reason to, right? I don't know, maybe. All right, let's see. Yeah, no, this is okay. We're still on track. I thought I was missing a piece, but no, we're okay. We are still on target. I would tell him to duck. All three events were technically true and warrant a rating of true, with the caveat that Abraham Lincoln receiving a fax from a samurai between 1843 and 1865 would have been highly unlikely. Oh, wow. So there's actually a link? Wow. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I missed that. I don't know what happened. I must not have been paying attention to the chat. So sorry. I'm trying to be better. I know my skills sometimes are limited, but I think, I'm like I said, I know that I'm not the best streamer out there, but I try. Abraham Lincoln's a vampire hunter. So of course he speaks Japanese. Nihongo skoshi hanashimasu. That's funny. Wow. Wow. Okay, let's see what we got here. I think we're still going with this brown. Yep, we're still going with this brown here. It's coming along nicely. All right. All right, now we get to flip this over. And all right, get to put this down here. I think we're going to be working on the feet. We're working on the feet soon. Samurai Ab Lincoln, you have lost face too soon. Who knows? Who knows? Like I said, I do think that the samurai were a cool band of warriors. Actually, just Japanese culture in general has a lot of cool things about it. I mean, let's talk about, you got anime, you've got the samurai and the geisha and is it onbusha? You've got the pottery in the Meiji period. Is that a cat brickhead? No, it's not a cat brickhead. This is the monkey kid. This is what we're working towards. This is the monkey kid brickhead, because the only price point that's $19.99 or less is the brickhead in the monkey kid line. So that's what we're doing. Oh, okay. So this is interesting. They're using this on the back as almost like a cape. So it kind of goes down here. Interesting. I think. Oh, wait a minute. No, a little lower, Brickheadz. There we go. So it's almost like this little cape on the back. I'm still claiming that. That's a man bun. Like how Kennedy going out for a drive to clear his head would be too soon. Oh, I think I told you that story, that my parents met President Kennedy. Yeah, and he loved those convertibles. It's just sad. You know, It's like, it seems strange to me that people feel that if they almost know a celebrity, quote unquote, and that they feel like they need to, you know, change their lives in such a dramatic way. Okay, so there we have this little tail. So I'm saying this is a man bun, or if it's a monkey, is it called a monkey bun? I'm going to call it, it's a monkey bun. This is a monkey bun because this is the monkey kid, right? So monkey, and those are the ears of the monkey kid. So a monkey bun with the monkey tail and a monkey, looks like a cape of some sort. You heard it on the Brickheadz Broadcast Network. We now have something called a monkey bun. Okay. Anyway, I found that amusing. You might be rolling your eyes for all I know, but that's okay. That's okay. I've got thick skin. I can take it. I can take it. It's like, I can't think of any other streamer who might call that a monkey bun. So that's why I'm going to claim that. I'm going to say, you heard it here on the Brickheadz Broadcast Network. It's monkey buns. All right, there we go. All right, so I'm not sure what this is all about. It's like maybe the hair kind of flying in the wind or something. Maybe. Just make sure if there's anything else I need to add there. Nope. Ah, more slopes. More slopes. Okay. Let's see. All right. I do like all of this dark nougat. I do like this color. So kudos to you, Lego, for choosing this color palette. I mean, this whole color palette is actually quite nice, regardless of whether you like Monkey Kid or not. Is if you just look at the yellow with the red, the green, the the gold, and this dark nougat color. I think really nice. Okay. All right, so we are, like I said, we're getting towards the end pretty soon. All right, what do we got here? We got more dots, 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 and more dots. Let me put this in the frame. Yeah, the one thing I don't really like about this, I was testing it earlier, is that I can't seem to be able to focus with this camera, because when I did try, I ended up ruining my stream. I ended up kicking myself out. So I may have to do some testing with that. I may go back to my Droid Cam software, if because I do like that, being able to focus in on things. You wish Lego made a 1x2 jumper with rounded corners. Yes, that would be awesome. Yeah, you can't, I guess you can't really, no, you can't really make that right now. Okay, so this is interesting. So you see how they put this 1x2 at the bottom here on this 1x4 plate. Let's get this in the camera. There we go. All right. Well, at least the camera seems to be focusing. And what's cool about this is now there's room for this curve to go in underneath like that. And I think that's going to be on top of the head somewhere. Yeah. So this is going to go in, I believe. Wait a minute. Do I have this upside down? Yep, I have it upside down. It's supposed to go this way. Yeah, look at that shaping. That is dope. That is dope, yo. I love that. Okay, so that's some really good shaping there. Okay, so where are we off to now? Oh, Okay, we get to see the first appearance of these 1x2 slopes. We get to go in the front. And yet another curve or a dot. All right. Okay, now this is interesting. They have these red clips that are going down, these top clips. And I know this is like Debo's favorite piece, these top clips. What are these going to be used for? Those top clips. Oh, maybe those bars are going to go there. Yeah, maybe that's where the bars go. Ooh. Oh no, they're making like horns. Okay, let's see how they do this. All right, so they're going to do this and an inverse slope or inverse curve. And then it's 1x1. All right, that's how they start. And I love this red with this nougat. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. So now they're putting in another sub build. All right. So this is what the clip is for that. Okay. Nice. All right. So we have this little sub build, this little sub build, and then you put them together, and now you have this long antenna looking thing. Okay. And they want this over here. I guess kind of facing this way. All right. Interesting. It's kind of weird, but it's Monkie Kid. I don't think anything in Monkie Kid, except for maybe, I guess if you follow the mythology, actually makes sense. Oops. Did I put this on wrong? I did. There we go. Yeah, so the weather here has been, by the way, absolutely gorgeous. And last night I took a drive over to this bridge and stopped in this little community kind of near Capitol Hill. And wow, the views were absolutely amazing. And the sunset was just gorgeous. And I was telling people that, I said, you know, Seattle gets a bad rap because of the rain, but the summers are absolutely gorgeous. Amazing. So if you ever come up here for a visit, you've got to come during the summer because it is just beautiful. Okay, so we've got these little antenna things going down. I have no idea what those are. Now it looks really freaky. It looks like this monkey in a red rabbit, you know, had a baby. This is what happened. It's been warm here, but it's July. You wish Lego were less expensive? Yeah, exactly. And that's why something like this, I mean, yeah, you may not be into Brickheadz, but it does have some cool little shapes and, you know, structures that are in there. Okay, now we get to put those gold bars together. Okay, so here we've got this. It's like this big baton that they're building. So you got pretty much on both sides of the red rod. And then this is held by the monkey. Like I said, monkey bun. It's a monkey bun. Glenn's in Austin. Yep. And that's why he was at Brick Rodeo. Okay, we get to do the platform now. We get to do the platform. Okay, cool. I think that's it. I'm just looking at the pieces to see if there's anything else that I need to do. All right, so there you have it. the Monkey King, and it doesn't say Monkey Kid on here. Oh no, it does. I take it back. In really small print on the box, you see this Monkey Kid. Oops, sorry, you can't see that. Right there. So this is part of the Monkey Kid line. The Monkey Kid, and this is literally the only thing you can buy for $19.99 or less in the Monkey Kid line. So if you like Monkey Kid, well, Cornado said he wouldn't buy this even though he likes Monkey Kid. But I do like the shaping of the head. I think they did a really good job with that. I love the color palette. I think the color palette is really cool. So this might actually make for a good rebrick. I mean, I'm just looking at it. It's got some interesting plates. And as you saw when we did the rebrick of the bride and the groom, that you got some really good shapes because of all of the 2x2s. There's also, right, the minifig racing pack, right, yeah, and that minifig expansion pack, you know, that's just a bunch of minifigs, really. But those are the only two things you can get for $19.99 or less. So that's why I chose this one, because you can actually build it. You can build this thing and, you know, get some interesting parts out of it. I'm still thinking, when I first saw the photo on the outside of the box, I thought this was part of the face. But now that I'm looking at it more closely, which by the way, it is very cool. It's like this printed gold lacquer. It feels like it is just beautiful. And that is actually, I think, armor. I don't think it's actually his face. I thought it was like a big smile. The Monkey King minifig pack is 15. Right. Like I said, I didn't choose that because I thought this would be a little more interesting as far as a build. But those are the only two things you can get for under $19.99 for, you know, in the Monkey Kid line, which is sad because if you want to get more people into Monkey Kid, you know, even if they did a small building, you know, like those little sub buildings that they have with like the mech, the armor or the warrior mech. So here's my leftover pieces, and I just want to make sure nothing pops out at me that is obvious. But so you get an extra gold cheese wedge and an extra gold eye. Who can tell? It's a Brickhead. Right. Well, you know, just like you've spent zero money on Brickheads, I've spent zero money on those Funko Pop, you know, head things. I mean, there's people who have them, you know, lined up on the back of their shelves, and I don't understand the fascination with them, honestly. So anyway, like I said, the palette is really nice. You know, this yellow, or what is this? This like cheese or bright yellow is really nice. That little hint of green as well for the bow. It's a nice color palette. You know, you may not like Brickheads, but the color palette of this, and I've been studying this artist who she is known as Supergirl. She's I think she's from Mexico, and she talks about going into Pinterest and creating mood boards with the different color palettes that you like. So for example, she started building things that were ice cream. And so she found some mood boards and some color palettes. Actually, let me make this bigger. Let's see. Oh, that's not really helpful, is it? I think that has to do with my cell phone. The cell phone has a limitation on what it can show. But yeah, so I'll just do a quick 360 on this. There's the ear and the gold shield. Like I said, if you just get it for a parts pack, monkey bun, I'm calling it. It's a monkey bun. And another shield over here for the shoulder pad. And then we're back to the face. All right, cool. So let me know your thoughts about this format using StreamYard, because I'm starting to experiment a little bit more and seeing if, I might be using this more in the future. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't bought the full package yet. I'm still kind of playing around with it. I do miss, though, well, if I got the full package, I could do my branding. And I do miss kind of the overlay, that transition overlay that I have with StreamYard. So I've reached out to Flynn of Tricky Bricks, because he had offered me and Devo if we needed help on trying to figure things out, that I think, that might be it. You really like it as far as StreamYard? Yeah. I think a lot of people have been doing that. And, I do like the fact that you can, pop out comments like this, that you really like it. And who can tell it's a brickhead, right? And Joel's comment. And that's really easy to do in this platform. So that's nice. And then, you can have multiple guests, but the problem is, compared to Zoom, if you have more than 10 guests, then it gets a little janky that way. But so before I leave, though, I wanted to share with you, once again, this Women's Brick Initiative on my down camera. Let's see if I can make the down camera bigger. You think it's better known as genderless and animalless? An animalless top knot. I called it a monkey bun. I think monkey bun works. You don't like the concept of a monkey bun? A top knot? I don't know. Top knot just sounds boring. I'm sticking with monkey bun. It'll be like it's dope, yo. We're gonna have monkey buns. What's a monkey bun? You only know about it on the Brickheadz Broadcast Network. Okay, so here's a close-up of the Women's Brick Initiative Tower. And you can see that I added, I think it definitely looks better having black, pink, and black. If it was lavender, it would be a lavender one. Monkey bun sounds tasty. Yeah, it could be. And here I used the white instead of the, and because I added another layer, I went a little longer. So there's a 1x8 here and a 1x6 here. And then here are all of those, because I had to use the smaller lifter arms because I'm low on my supply. I have these here. This is the one thing I really had no way to secure this down. So this is a little bit flapping up, but it's on the back, so I'm not too worried about it. And then we're back to the beginning. And then the other thing that it kind of annoys me about this is that because this has an axle hole on the top, that the radar dish has just a pinhole. This one has an axle hole, so it only will fit a certain way. You can't adjust it. So this is off. You see how this is lined up here? And then this little section is way over here. I would love to turn that just a little bit. And I might be able to jury rig something with a rotator. I don't know, but that's the one thing that's a little bit annoying to me. So I may fix that. But thank you. I think it was Slug Biker who had recommended using the green on the bottom of the W. And then we went with the full white for the B and the full green for the I. So yeah, I guess I could make the I orange. That might work too. Because like I said, I'm just not sure how to put the orange in there. Yeah, maybe I'll try that. I'll try that when I'm in my other section. Yeah, so once again, Monkey Kid, Monkey King, Brickhead. I would say for a, the gold pieces were nice. I'm not sure if you're not into, the whole thing with Brickheadz, then clearly you're not going to go get it. But if you don't mind that, then it does make for a good parts pack. And I may decide to re-brick this. I don't know. I'm going to think about it. But if you want to, like I said, every Thursday, I'm just going to put it out there that I'm going to still work on these kinds of sets. So we have the Monkey King Brickheadz. I have the trophy from last week. Whoa, my green screen is really acting up. So anyway, so I have these two that if anybody wanted to pick up one or both and then do a rebrick and post it on Rebrick This, and then we can do the review right before I start on the next one. And then for next week, I'm waiting until August 1st because August 1st, as you know, they're going to be releasing a whole bunch of things. So I want to take a look at maybe I might pick up a carnival set from the Friends line if those are available, because I think that's coming out. I do want to get the Luigi set, but unfortunately that's out of the $19.99 price point. So we'll see. Brickhead, schmickhead, it's just parts. Well, that's true. I think you're right about it being Slug Biker. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Slug Biker. And Slug Biker actually lives fairly close to me here in Seattle. So that when she said she was looking for parts, that, you know, I could have met up with her to get those if I wanted to. But yeah. So like I said, I'm trying this out with StreamYard. It sounds like you like it. I will need to play around. I hope I can somehow integrate Streamlabs, because the other reason why I like Streamlabs is that I can also integrate the sound. I guess I could have tested that. I guess I could run in the background. I could probably run Spotify in the background when I'm using this. So maybe on Saturday. So I'll be back again Saturday at 9 o'clock. And it'll be interesting. Saturday, I will probably be finishing the Women's Brick Initiative thing because it's due on August 1st. So I'm trying to decide if I want to make this part of a little mini city and, you know, create that as part of the Women's Brick Initiative, or if I just submit the tower and maybe my bat duck. I mean, we'll see. But yeah, Saturday I may be doing some more expansion of this, but I also don't like to cut it too close, right? So we'll see how that all comes together. But yeah, so I'm not in my build space. Otherwise, I would work on my 28 piece and my 29 piece daily brick limit. That's probably what I'm going to be doing right after the stream. So I mean, I guess the other option, if you wanted me to do that, I could, I guess, put us on break. I don't know. I don't even know how to put a break. See, that's the other thing, is that I don't have that here. I guess, let me see. Let me see if I could create a banner. Let me see if I could do that. I don't know. Would you want me to stay online and move my camera over to the other area, my build space area? Is that even interesting to you? Like I said, I was going to work on a 28 piece and a 29 piece build. Okay, so. All right, so this is if I wanted to. I'm adding this banner. Okay. All right, so I could put that up, but that would mean I'd have to move my camera. I'd have to move this setup over there. I'm starting to think I might want to save it for Saturday. Saturday, well, tomorrow is when I think everything is due, because today is what, the 29th? And then Friday's the 30th. Oh, actually, Saturday's the 31st. So yeah. In fact, Saturday, what I'll probably be doing is I'll be finishing up my daily brick limits, and then also going into the Women's Brick Initiative, because that's due on August 1st. You like watching you create, but it sounds like a lot of hassle. Well, it might not be, because what I'd have to do is I would have to mute my video. Here, let me try this for a minute. Okay, so I've muted my video. And then if I show the banner that says "Be right back," which it's up, I could try it. I mean, it's only 10:30 right now. And then the down camera, I would just have to move the down camera over. It may not be too bad. But like I said, I will put it out for asking the crowd. Do you guys want me to keep working? Like I said, I'd have to move to my build area, because I mean, the other option is I could make my 29 piece build out of the Monkie kit, because we just built it And it almost is like a rebrick. Maybe that's what I do. I mean, if you want me to, that I can easily do. I can just stay where I'm at. I can take the Be Right Back banner sign off, and we can do a 28 and a 29 piece build, maybe a 30 piece build too. I could try. I mean, how's that sound? I'm looking at the comments here. So rebrick limit. Oh, okay. Okay, we'll call it the rebrick limit then challenge. Okay, so that means I didn't post yesterday and I didn't post today. All right, let's get my down camera going again. And certainly if you need to go, don't feel like you have to stay. If you're like, I'm done seeing anything with the rebrick challenge. Okay, so we're gonna do this, and we'll do a 28 and a 29 piece build. Or actually, it might depend, because I have to, if I can take a photo of them. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think we've decided. Let's make it so. And I don't think I have to take apart the whole thing if I can figure out what I want to do. But yeah, I want to get to those shields. Those shields are gold. So yeah. All right. So we got that. Yeah, I don't know how many of you have been participating in the Rebrick This challenge, but I find them a lot of fun. You know, it's interesting what you can create with some of the parts. But yeah, I think these gold parts are awesome. Let's see. Yeah, I know that when I've watched Debo stream, he'll often do that. What he'll do is he'll start with building something, like the other day he was talking about Stephanie's hair salon, and that he'll start building that, and then he'll say, okay, what can we make out of this? And then he'll just start building it. I do like these colors. Oh, and here's the spine. Okay, I take that back. They did have a spine in here. It's just usually it's plates instead of 2x2s. So, all right. I think too we have these clips, these top clips. That'll be nice. I do love this piece. This piece is with the gold. All right. Let's see what we can do with that. In fact, I'm just looking at it based on color only. And I'm looking around to see if I have a brick separator over here. I don't think I do. So you'll have to bear with me. I think I may have mentioned when I polished my nails, I ruined my fingernails. I was like, no. Yeah, I'm serious. It was really bad. My nails were peeling, and they went all the way down to the quick, and I was just like, wow, I'm not happy about that. Okay. All right, so I'm pulling out the colors that I like. And there is a green one in here, now that I think about it, in the core. Remember, we had the pink, we have the pink brick, and we have the green brick in there too. So if we want some green and some red. Okay, so that monkey kid didn't last very long, did it? I should have taken a photo. Oh well, that's okay. I can maybe take a screenshot from the video. That's what I'll do. That's a nice thing about having these videos, is that they're archived. Okay. Yep, there's the green brick. Because I do like how that one printed brick, so we have this one, and then the other printed brick had that little bit of green in it. Where is it? There it is. Yeah. Okay, so I think we're gonna have some fun with this. All right, so if we're looking at 29 pieces, I do like these pieces too. We were talking about this when I was building the car with Ferg, is that the cars always come with those. So let's leverage that. It's too bad I don't have Super Sewer Baby over here, because that would count for 2 pieces. Let's see. Oops. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Okay. I see it. If I need it, I'll go down there and retrieve it. I don't think I will. I mean, what's down there, it looks like a one by one in this one, in that yellow color. The Monkey King is dead. Long live the Monkey King. Oh no. Yeah. I'm going to have to record myself saying, oh no, for the Twitch people. Oh no. Yeah, it looks like, Glenn, you're really getting into Twitch. I was watching you interact with both Zach Rutledge, and Amish Ace. So you're getting to be a pro at doing all that. All right, let's see. We're probably at a good point here. I do like this. I'm thinking spaceship or something. Be kind of cool. Let's see what we got going here. Let's see. Oops. All right, so we're up to 4. Like I said, I like the fact that we've got lots of plates. I do like this one piece here. You just realized you've built 8 modular homes for Fantasy Town so far in just 7 months. Wow. Wow. That is very cool. Get it before I forget it? You're talking about those pieces? Okay. Yeah, I see them. They're not that far. Okay, hold up. Let's see if I can reach. It's actually just the 1 by 1. I don't think there's anything else missing. Let me grab it. Yeah, I think that's it. Just that. Yeah, I think Fantasy Town, if I remember right, when I sent you my minifig for Fantasy Town, I think you had just the Wizard's house, and I think you might have just done the spider, the pet shop. You just finished the most recent one last night. Oh, is that the one you sent me the preview? Like I said, I haven't told anybody, so I'm not going to steal your thunder. I'm adding this green because I want some green in there. Green and red and some of this yellow. I need some brackets. Where are those brackets? Or maybe they're not brackets. Maybe they're these. Okay, so what are we at now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You just keep forgetting to take pictures because I hate doing it. You hate taking pictures? You had 2 going at that time? Yeah, I think, like I said, I think it was the Wizard's house, and the pet shop slash, what was next to the pet shop? The bachelor pad, right? Something like that. All right, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're at 8 right there. 9, 10. Oh, that's kind of cool. When you reverse the order, because remember this used to be on the bottom. This actually makes it look like a nice little slope there. It was the wizard one and the first one I did. Oh, see, I got to see Fantasy Town grow as one of the first visitors. Though I'm kind of like wandering the city. What I should do is I should just send you my ice cream shop, because then you'll have an ice cream shop in the city, and then Brickanista can live in the upstairs apartment. Because right now she's just roaming around your city, aimlessly roaming. It's like she's your one homeless person in the city. Or maybe you have more than one homeless person. Or maybe I should send you a tent or a van down by the river. The huge one with the black roof. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I also like the one you did with the those castle characters where you put the shields on the outside. Uh-oh, I'm encroaching. I'm encroaching here. Let me get those trophy pieces out of the way. Move that out of the way. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Let's do some shaping, shall we? Around these corners. We kind of did it already with this. This is kind of cool. If I do that, I think I need to add another stud or something from the bottom. Yeah. Matthew builds bricks. Hey, how are you? By the way, you had an amazing stream today. If you didn't see Matthew builds bricks and Bubs and Lava Bat today, they stream on Instagram on Thursdays. They had this really good episode on Harry Potter. Yeah, it was a lot of fun to watch. You guys did a good job. Yeah, I had a lot of fun watching that, and they had another special guest too, August, also known as Sith Lego. What's his Lego Trooper? Sith Lego Trooper, I think. Thanks very much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, I enjoyed it very much. You know, I stayed for the whole time, so that's usually a good sign when you have people staying. Yeah, yeah, it was fun to have a new visitor too. So I think that's great that you and Bubs are adding some people to, or you finding other T-foals who also are into the hobby. And he even said too that he was really appreciative that you invited him. Yeah. And he sounded like he was German, but he mentioned Switzerland, or not Switzerland, Sweden. So I wasn't sure if he was Swedish or if he was German, but anyway, you had another European on the show. So that was cool. All right, what am I missing here? I'm missing this. There we go. But I need this with I'm just trying to mirror this on this side. So we're going to do this way. Under my bed, in the closet, and under the stairs. Sith Lego Trooper. Okay. Yeah, I started following him. That's really cool. And Matthew, what is the nationality of your special guest? He was Swedish and lived in Switzerland. Oh, very cool. Yeah. Yeah. So his first name is August. So, right. So this is looking kind of fun with the shaping going on here. So how many pieces am I up to? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And hopefully I'm right. 18, 19. Okay, I think I'm up to 19, which means I have, what, about 10 more pieces? 9 or 10? We got to put these shields in there. I'm thinking, let's see, we do it that way, or what if we do it this way? Nope. Yeah, if we want both shields, you want. Oh, maybe I should put them this way so it looks like thrusters. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, and now we also have the back here. So I used 2 pieces. I need what? How many more? 8 more, 8 or 9 more pieces. You're trying to decide if you should buy a modular corner garage to get the sailboat gift with purchase. Oh, well, I tell you, you know, there's so many, so many sets coming out in a couple days. So I don't know, the corner garage, isn't that an older set? All right, I'm looking for, right now I'm looking to see if I put this, yeah. See, because of these studs, I'm gonna have to work around those studs. Or maybe I just put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could just cover those studs up. But I want to cover these though first. Let's do that. Let's see. Do I have a second gold? I thought I had another gold piece. Yeah, I should have another gold cheese wedge. Where'd that other gold cheese wedge go? There's 1, there's 2. There we go. All right. All right. That's looking nice. That set has the best modular play functions? Yeah, definitely. Good morning, Taro Knutman. How are you? I'm using StreamYard, so see, I can actually highlight your message. What I'm doing right now is I'm doing a rebrick of this Monkey King, Monkey Kid Brickhead. So I just built it, and now I tore it apart, and we're doing a 20-piece build, or 28 and 29-piece build. The only 2 modulars I would want would be the diner and the cinema. Ooh, well, I have the Parisian restaurant, and I love the Parisian restaurant. That is I'm really glad I chose that one as my first modular. I still need to think about working on some more, but yeah, I really love that. Okay, I'm trying to think about what can I do over here. Because I have, I think if I calculate it right, I think I have 6 more pieces left. And I'm just thinking if I had some plates, I'm just looking for like 1x2 plates, but I don't think I have just 1x2 plates. I think they're all curves. And you know I hate leaving open studs. I don't like that. So I might have to, ooh, wait a minute. Aha. Okay, here's one solution. Put that on the back there. And then I can maybe, will these fit over? No, not enough. Because that's 1. Actually, I could raise it. Let's see if I raise it. Yeah. Okay, I can use these guys. Okay, I've got this going down. And then when I do that, that will allow me to, so I'm used, oops, 3 pieces. And sorry, I'm not paying attention to the chat. You have an extra cinema and a diner. One of the 2 sets with the green brick separator. Oh, that's right. You don't have most of the older ones, but I do want the detective's office. Wow. Well, you know, there's lots of bartering that could go on here, possibly. All right, so watch me as I do this, because I think what I can do now that this is raised, because it clears that set, I think I can also put this bar in place. Oh no, it's too small. It's either too small or it's, oh, I can just, okay, I'm gonna have to count the pieces, but let's see. Put these gold pieces on the back. And I think I might have to lose the front green one to make my piece count. Okay, take care. You're heading out. Okay, to your auntie. Say hello to your Aunt Helen. You're going to watch a movie while eating breakfast. Okay, sounds like fun. Take care, Matthew. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah. Yeah, if you haven't been watching Matthew's T-Fold Collide with Bubs and Lava Bat, they're doing an amazing job. Really proud of what they've been doing. Okay, so this doesn't look too bad. This kind of looks like almost like a spaceship kind of thing. I could probably even lose this if I wanted to. I don't know. Or maybe put it here. I almost feel like I want to have like blasters coming out this way. I don't know. I have to think about that. Okay, I think we're right around 24 or 25 pieces with the things that I've changed. So I am going to guess, and here, let's do this. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I count that right? Now I'm like lost. Hold up. In fact, let me pull this one off. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, that's those. And then we have 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Wow, we're way, way over. We are way over piece count. How did that happen? It's because I was adding all those pieces, right? Okay, so let's see what we can take off. We probably don't need these. Don't need that. Okay. All right, let's try this again. Though this, I don't know, this doesn't really look that interesting to me anymore. Now that I've kind of removed some of the cool parts. In fact, all right, let's count things again. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so we got that 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. And then I guess if we put this down, or did I count that already? Did I count that already? If I did, then I can just add, I don't know, maybe a round piece here. That could be 28. All right, I'm going to guess this might be 28. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a photo, and then I'm going to tear it apart, hoping that that's a 28 piece belt. Let's see if this is a 20. I counted it. I counted the one earlier. Okay, so I do need to add this one. Thank you. Thank you for confirming. Okay, so I think I'm at 28. So let's see if we did that right. And I'm going to take a photo now. And let's do that. Oops, sorry. I know I'm not in the frame. I'm taking a photo so you can still see me. All right. And I'll just take a couple angles. This is weird because it's a little lopsided. There we go. That's better. Okay, so I think we're back on track. Oops. Oh no, I didn't want selective focus. No, just regular photo. Regular photo, please. I'm trying to do this without having shadows and other things too in my shot. So that's why, if you're wondering. Okay, so I'm just taking multiple angles. So, okay. So if I did this correctly, this should be a 28-piece build. All right. So, and this will be the moment of truth. Hopefully I did count that properly. And then what I like to do is tear it apart and show all the different pieces that were involved in the build, just to show people. You know, I don't collect, I hoard. Well, you never know. I mean, if you end up selling, then you're a collector, right? You'd actually be selling for a profit. So we don't know yet. We don't know yet until you actually sell. Because then if you actually sell, then yeah. Okay. It's a good thing I took photos, because if I have to reconstruct it again, at least I'll know. I'll know what I did. I'm really hoping I got the piece count correct. That would be nice if I actually counted correctly. And get this together for the photo. Let's see. Why is it? I feel like I'm missing a piece because I've got 3. All right. Okay. Hopefully it'll sort itself out in the end. Hopefully I counted properly. There it is. I was going to say there should be one more. Where's the other one? There it is. Okay. All right. Life is complete again. I was going to say it was lopsided. You're right. You'll rephrase. Do you only hoard sealed sets, Joel? I don't know. Like I said, I'm not saying he's a hoarder yet, because once he starts selling, then you're like, he's an investor, right? He's not a hoarder if he keeps the sealed sets and then decides to sell later, which is something you and I've talked about, Joel. Excuse me while I hydrate. Got my drink over here. Brothers from another brick. Hey, how are you? I've started using StreamYard just for the last few streams, so I'm playing around with it. Maybe you know the answer to this. I think you use StreamYard. Do you know if my down camera has the capability of zooming? I don't think it does. I don't think StreamYard gives you that capability. Okay, so we're going to count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. What? No. Don't tell me it's only 27. Let me try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Dang! Dang it! Ugh. That means I'm going to have to take the photo again. Let me just check to make sure I didn't like have a piece stuck to something. Oh, all right. Okay, well, let's see. What can we add? I guess we can add, not the bar, because that's too close. Oh, I could put it closer together. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll add this bar. Okay. All right. We're gonna have to take this photo of everything. You don't think you can do that in StreamYard? You think maybe with OBS I could? Yeah, I think so. That's part of the reason why I haven't pulled the trigger completely, because I think there's still some limitations. All right, so I'm going to take a picture of all the pieces, and then I'm going to reassemble and then take a photo. So what we're doing, brother from another brick, since you just got here, is I just finished building this Monkey King, Monkey Kid brickhead. And then we're re-bricking it for the re-brick this challenge. Or not re-brick this, we're doing the daily brick limit because today is the 29th and I missed the 28th. So now there's 28 pieces here. I'll double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Okay, we got 28 pieces. Now I've got to reassemble it, if I remember right, from what I had before. Oh boy. Oh boy. I think I got this. I think I got this. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. This has been it's been an interesting and like I said, I can even re-brick this to whatever I want. It doesn't matter what I did before, does it? Doesn't matter. Don't think it matters. It's PT McEwen. We were just talking about you earlier. How are you? You doing well? Yeah, I was just talking about how you were mentioning how you like how I do some of these sets that don't have the that are not at a higher price point. And what did I do here? Like I said, I may not be configuring this exact same way as last time. As long as I use all these bricks, I should be okay. So let's see. I'm just gonna have to work our way through this. Let's see. I had these clips, and I had these up here. You're doing well. That's awesome. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I decided to move this over one so I could put the bar in place. Yeah. In fact, this might actually work out better because I can use this for stability. Put that there. Yeah, that's more stable. Definitely. This is definitely different than what I did last time. But I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess it doesn't really matter. As long as it looks fairly decent. Yeah. Let's see, I think this fit over there. All right. Like I said, it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be exactly like last time, but it'll be a sculpture. I introduce you to sets you don't look at. Yeah, there's some great finds. Exactly. Sometimes, you know, that there's so much emphasis on the bigger sets that people lose sight of some of the other ones that are just as good. Okay, so I'm just making sure. I know I'm definitely off a little bit because yeah, maybe this actually should go there. Yeah, that'll be better. I'm trying to remember what I did. I know this isn't exactly like last time, but now I know the piece count is correct, which is what we want. So I'm just doing a re-brick of the Monkey Kid set that we did live because I think it took me about an hour to do. I'm trying to increase my my speed time too, because I know I'm a slow builder. I never profess to be a fast builder. Not all of us can be fast. You need the slow ones to make the fast ones look good. Okay, let's see. This is definitely not the same, but I think at least we can get the same kind of gist of what we were doing before. Let's see. Oh, that's not too bad. So that's what I'm at now. That, and then we have the bar in the back. That looks awful. The back looks terrible compared to what I did last time. Oh well. Like I said, I'm just gonna take a picture of the front because the front looks fairly decent. We'll just do that, and I'll say I built it on stream. Yeah, and one of the things I'm doing right now, PT, is I'm trying out StreamYard as an alternate. So, in fact, here, there we go, that's a little better. Yeah, and I'm taking my photos, so then that way I can post this later. Okay. Since the back looks terrible compared to the other version, I'm just going to take, oh, I guess I have to take a picture of the back because you need to picture the bar. You can't really see the bar otherwise. Okay. It's not so bad. I could post this later. Okay. All right. So we did the 28-piece build. And now for a 29-piece build, I could phone it in and just add one more piece to it. Or I can maybe try something with the other pieces. Maybe that's what we'll do. Let's see. And like I said, I have some pieces encroaching over here. So one of the things I did mention that you missed, PT, is that the color palette on this is really nice. This dark nougat along with the red and the green and this yellow, really nice. And you get some of these nice gold pieces, these shields. I had originally put the shields in on my first build, but you have to go to bed? Okay, see ya, take care. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Dark orange, is that the color? Is that called dark orange, really? Okay, I thought it was like dark nougat. Okay, dark orange, wow. Interesting, okay. So maybe we'll try to make something else, 29 pieces with this, and then we'll be up to date. Yeah, so originally I was going to end the stream because I thought I would have to move over to my build space. But we talked about it, and Glenn said, keep going. We like to watch you build. So I said, well, I could do a rebrick. I could do a rebrick of the Brickheadz. So that's what I'm doing now. And I kind of like this. How many pieces is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10 right there in that one little build. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I also like these pieces, these brown. You don't see these often in brown. You see these a lot in white and in black for the cars. So let's see if I do it this way. Let's see, do I have a 2x3? I thought I had a 2x3. I have 1x3s. Or why don't we do this? We will do it this way. All right, so there's 4 pieces there. Ooh, 5. Okay, so we might just kind of build around it this way. And we called this the top knot. We called, instead of a man bun, the monkey bun. So that's just some silliness here. I think we do want to use these gold pieces. Okay, so we got 5, right? 5 here. And, ooh, 6 and 7. Where's the other one? I just saw it. There it is. 7. I like that. That's pretty nice. So is Nugget the Bricklink color name? Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was Nougat too, but Glenn says it's called dark orange. Unless you were referring to this color. I thought you were referring to this color. You said this is dark orange? That seems odd. Okay, so we're at 7 pieces. And let's see. Oh, can't forget the black. We also have black here, folks. Got the base. And this is why my build space is where also my brick separator is. And this is hard for me to get out. Like, no, my nails. I have like no nails because of that nail polish. Oh, okay, there we go. All right, we got that. Okay. All right, good. We have jumpers. I didn't see. Ah, we do have jumpers. Yes. Because you know why I like jumpers? Get to break the square. Yeah. Okay. All right. So where are we at now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If we add this. And if we see if we put the jumper in, you know what this does? It rotates now. Check out the color names. Oh, okay. I will have to do that later. Okay, so we're at 10. And this could be nice on top later. So maybe we make a little mini building. That's what I'm thinking right now. These are not the way I want them, but all right. So we're at 10, right? We agreed we're at 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and let's see, 15, and 16. So it kind of looks like a signpost, actually. All right, so I need, what, 12 more pieces? 16. Let's see, what else we got? 16 pieces. And we need to get to 29, so we need 13 more pieces. Now I could kind of go around the edge. So I said 16, right? Somebody keep me honest here. It's like, all right, 17. And I may, do I have enough of these 2x4s? Like I said, my poor nails. I don't know if you can feel my pain, but this is hard. Because like I said, my nails, I don't know if you can see this, but see, my nail is just like trashed, completely trashed. Because I don't know if it was the kind of nail polish I was using or just that I haven't used nail polish in a long time. But, ooh, this is off. This is off a little bit. That's because I'm using a headlight brick. Okay. All right. So plan B. All right. So we agreed, right? 17, 18, 19, 20. I need a 2x2, 2x2, and all right. I could take these off. I think that's what I'll do. Because I don't like it when they don't line up. It's not good. That is not good. Okay, that's kind of cool. That little gap that's right there. Dark orange is darker than nougat. I guess it is. Okay. All right. So I know my piece count is off a little bit because we made those changes. So I'm thinking of this as like a mini building. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, wait a minute. Where's my side ones? I think I'm going to have to go with, there it is. Okay. All right, let's do this again. All right. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, we're at 17. (17), 18, 18. I kind of like this gap that's in the middle. All right. Okay. Now, since we're at 19, I'm just thinking about this one section here, trying to cover that up. I would normally use those, I would use these over here, but since I'm using them in this one, I can't, they're not available to me. So I'm actually thinking about overlaying one of these to kind of cover it up, but it will look kind of janky. What else could I do? Cover that up. I really don't like that. It's bothering me. It's bothering me. What can I do to make it look better? I guess I could put cheese slips, but then the green is showing. Yeah. Nope, not happy with that. Not happy at all. This goes back to, I'm an artist. This is my art. So I'm glad you guys don't mind me just kind of putzing around with this. Let's go simple. Maybe we go simple and then we can make like little mini buildings to go with this. All right, what are we at with this one building? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, let me do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so this is a 14-piece build. 14 right there. Okay, 14. And that kind of looks like a little mini tower right there. Oops. Okay, so 14. And I have a bunch of these. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So as you know, you can move these like this to make like a side of a building, right? So we're at 20 right now. 20. Let's see. I'm looking for, what can I do to, because I can put these both on the same plate. Oh no. Okay. I'm going to do this. All right. So what I'm going to do is to attach these together. I did have a 1x2 tile. There it is. That could be the top of the building. So now we're at 21. This is an educational show as well. Yes, it is. We're building a mini city now. So this is kind of like a big maybe art center or something, and this could be, and like I said, what's kind of cool about this is that since it's on a jumper, you can actually move it around. So I could put this like right on the edge, and this thing could rotate so you can break the square. So we agreed that's 14. With this, it's 21. So we've got this, oops, got it backwards. So now we've got this like little skyscraper thing. That's 21. And we need to get to 29. So we need 8 more pieces for another like little mini building thing. Let's see. Yeah, so we kind of combined doing a brick limit and a Thrifty Thursday together. All right, so what I'm thinking is that I know I have a bunch of these corners, so I might be able to make them look like windows. Let me see, how many do I have? 1, 2 squares. I need more squares. Okay, or I can use these cheese slopes. So this could kind of look like a roof. 1, 2, 3, 4. What did I say I needed? I think I need 8 more. Is that right? The 21, yeah, 8 more. So 2, 3, 4. So I just need 4 more pieces. If I could cover these up, like I was thinking, if I could cover them up with these, then that would almost look like a. But I don't think I have enough of those. That's the only problem. Okay, so let's try something else. This actually might be the solution because I have a lot of these. So it'll be kind of like a modern looking building. We just got to even these out. I think this is it. I think this is going to do it. And where's the one more? There we go. Okay, so that's kind of a modern looking building there. Does that make you a teacher or a teacher's pet? Oh, I think you're both. I think you're both there, Glenn. And CPT agrees with me. Okay, so just looking at this, I'm just trying to see what's the best configuration to put all of these together. Because you kind of want them to be like a cohesive city, right? It's almost as if I want this to be a little bit longer, this plate. That's not too bad. Something like that as a mini city. I wish I had more that I could turn this, but these are static. This is the one that can turn. Or I can leave this static and move this. In fact, that's what I should do. Make this a static building. And then this one can maybe rotate. And maybe do something like that. And if I take this off and put another jumper on the bottom, then that could rotate too, I think. Oh no, I need that. I need that up top. Darn it. Darn it. Okay. Yeah, I think this may be our little mini city. Something like that. Or I can just make that square. So I think this is going to be our 29 piece build. And like I said, I might just rotate that just a little bit just to give it a little, you know, I would want all of them to be able to rotate, but that's me. I don't know. What do you think? Is the rotation a little too weird for a building? Should I make it square like that? Or maybe move this back one a little forward. Maybe put this more here. Let's see. Oops. Ah! Like I said, this, because of the girth of these, it's looking a little off, but there, that might be it. Something like that. I think that might be the winning combo. And if I take the photo like this from this angle, then I think that should work. Okay, so I'm going to take the photo, and then hopefully I counted this right. Oh, wait a minute. I want the shields on the outside. Yeah, I missed that. Missed that. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we've got, I'm almost tempted to move this. I'll move this one back one more. Oh, no. Okay, let's see. Put that. No, that's too much. All right, we'll go back to this again. Now you know why I like rotators so much, because I just like not having it completely square, but I think for this, we just have to make do. And like I said, you just kind of eyeball it based on, you know, what you think will look good. Debo has a really good eye for this because he studies architecture. Oops. It would be good to put it the right direction. All right. So we have this little mini city going on. I think I'm happy with that. Photography staging is everything. Yeah. I'm kind of doing this on the fly because we're doing this live. So I'm going to take a photo now and see how this looks, and then tear it apart and count the pieces, and then we'll be done. You take bad pics, you need to take a class. I'm trying to remember, somebody in C-Lug did a really good job with talking about photos. Now, see, the one thing about this, I would want to raise this up a little bit, because right now it's kind of low. And I'm trying to see if I have something I could raise this. Okay, I'm going to try a couple things. And this is another reason why it's good to have a napkin or a cloth or something, because then you can put things underneath it. Because you can see what I've got is, this is a fast track California thing I still have. But let's see, if we raise that up a little bit like that, and then you can get your camera underneath it like that. Then you need a blank piece of paper. Let's see. So then you put your blank piece of paper like behind it, or you can put it underneath it like that. In fact, that's probably what I should do. For something small like this, And I know that's a terrible angle for you to see it, but at least this will serve its purpose. Okay, actually this isn't too bad. And like I said, I had to raise it up a little bit because it was so far low from where I was. Okay, so this isn't the best because I would have changed the lighting a little bit, but this will serve its purpose. And like I said, I just raised it up a little bit, and now just doing a couple different angles. And now I think about it, I probably should have done the angle shot. But since I'm doing this live, we're managing through it. And this is where you also can tell when things are not not aligned. And you go, wait a minute. Okay. Thanks, Teach. You're welcome. And I'm going to take this angle shot here, because I think this actually might convey it better. Okay, here we go. Okay, so fingers crossed I counted correctly, because I didn't the last time. And we had to redo the shot again. Okay, let's see if I did this properly. And I'm going to do this on the white paper, so then that way I can take a photo directly on the white paper too. And like I said, this particular setup, what I like about when I use the Droid Cam is I can zoom in and out. Right now, I can't really zoom. It's a static shot, which kind of isn't that ideal. All right. All right, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So far, so good. My tip would fix 90% of lousy photos. Naomi's background tip would fix most of the rest. Oh, well, there you go. Thank you. 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, boy. Here go my nails again. 21, 22, 23, 24, and I think we're going to be good. 25, 26, 27, 28, and 29. Yay! All right, cool. All right, so now I've already taken photos of the main build, and then what I like to do is take photos of like, now everything is like all over the place. This is like stop motion. Sometimes you move one piece and then it touches another piece and then you got to start all over again. Okay, that's not too bad. Because like I said, I'm kind of doing this live and quick, so you don't have to bear with this. All right. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. And then now I got my 29 piece build. 29 is the number of today. Exactly. Exactly. And the other tip, by the way, PT, if you were to look at my phone right now, there's a shadow because my phone is casting a shadow onto the paper. But if you raise your phone up and then zoom in, that shadow is gone because the shadow is over here and you've raised your phone up enough that you don't have to worry about that shadow anymore. So that's another tip for you. And I'm just adjusting these because just like with anything, if you can fix it before you take the photo, then you don't have to try to doctor it up later. Okay. And like I said, it's, I move one thing and everything moves. So I think I'm just not going to fuss with it too much more. There we go. All right. Okay. We're gonna be happy with that. And like I said, if you zoom and raise it up a little bit, that also helps. So now you have a bigger shot. Yeah, the shadows. Put the red brick between the gold shields. Okay. That's not too hard to do. I see. So then it's balanced. Okay. All right. All right, Glenn. And like I said, I raised my phone up. I zoomed in. There's no shadow. And there we go. So here, I'll show you. Hopefully you can see this. You can see the photo. And see there's no shadows there. And it's a top view. And that's your little trick, is you raise it up enough and then you do a zoom on your phone and then you won't have the shadow anymore. Okay, yay, we're up to date. We got 28-piece build, which is this one. And we have the 29-piece build, which is the mini city that we just broke down. You get me sometimes. Okay, maybe. Okay, anyway. Well, thank you again, everybody. That was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed that. And, oh, wow, look at that, my green screen. Oh, I see what happened. Let's do that. There we go. That's better. And scooch over. All right. Like I said, I'm still learning this new setup. But, yeah, I like this. I think StreamYard may work out well for future broadcasts. But I wanted to thank everybody for hanging out with me, because I know that I'm still learning this process. I'm still trying to get accustomed to things, but will still continue to do Thursdays, Thrifty Thursday. Today was the Monkey Kid, Monkey King Brickhead. And for a price per part, you have 175 pieces for $9.99. You can get one other expansion pack, which is a bunch of minifigs that go with the Monkey Kid set, but it's not really a set. So the one thing I will tell Lego is that if you want more people to get into Monkey Kid, you've got to bring the price point down for a few sets. I know you have a ton of sets out there, but not everybody can afford them. The other thing we talked about is I made this Women's Brick Initiative tower, very similar to the Brickheadz Broadcast Network tower, because the Women's Brick Initiative also has a contest going on about what does the Women's Brick Initiative mean to you. And so that one has to be 500 pieces or less. So I'll probably be filing that on August 1st, because that's the deadline for that. So we have a lot of different contests going on. So the other thing I wanted to announce is that I have now on the Discord server, I've set up a couple of sub-builds, or not sub-builds, sub-folders. Oh, thank you, PT. Appreciate that. Yeah, I think this is going to be my new thing. People are going to know me for the dots, bracelets, towers that the Brickanista makes. So I just discovered this on one of my streams when I was working, and Debo shared with me how he uses lifter arms and pin to axles and bushings, and it works out great. I did a little bit of difference with interlacing some of the bracelets, so then they would come out as a complete cylinder without the gaps. So yeah, that was fun. So anyway, on the Discord server, I'm trying to be much better about this. I've set up a couple different sections, especially for contests and events. And I had mentioned that in the future, what my hope is, the Brickanista on the Move episodes that I do on Sundays, I'm hoping when things open up and we start going to conventions that I may be doing Brickanista on the Move at blank, blank, blank convention. But that's way in the future. So, but I wanted to thank you, everyone. Thanks again for hanging out with me. Really appreciate it. This system, I don't really have transition slides. So I can put these banners up, though. And similar to what you've seen before on Tricky Bricks, you're on the Brickanista Broadcast Network. If you do want to send me anything to my P.O. Box, that's P.O. Box 31956, Seattle, Washington, 98103. And as I mentioned before, the Brickheadz Broadcast Network, we will be celebrating our 1-year anniversary in about 2 months. I know it's hard to believe I've been streaming since September, 14th. Brickheadz Rodeo. Oh, yeah, if I had gone to Brick Rodeo, I could have done Brickheadz on the Move at Brick Rodeo. So if I'm vaccinated by October, fingers crossed, then I should be able to go to BrickCon. It would be Brickheadz on the Move at BrickCon. And then the next one after that might be Bricks LA, Brickheadz on the Move at Bricks LA, something like that. So yeah, something to look forward to in the future. And it's a journey, and I just really appreciate everybody hanging out with me. PT, Glenn, Cornado, Joel, Matthew Builds Bricks, who was here earlier, and anybody else who might be lurking or watching this later. I really appreciate it, and I will be back on Saturday. And then also, oh, I should make this other announcement. On August 8th, I'm still lining up all the players, but we have confirmed Remy Baker and Aubrey Kovach. We're going to do another hashtag mock improv. And that's where they have 90 minutes to build something based on the audience feedback. So that's on August 8th, which is a Sunday at 1 o'clock. So stay tuned. I'll be sending out more information. I'm going to use the Discord server more and be more diligent about it. So anyway, thank you, everyone. And there's no transition slide here. So when I end the broadcast, it's just going to end. I'm going to look at maybe, let me see if there's any other overlay that I can put on here. No, not at the moment. So I'm just going to say thank you. I really appreciate it. Thanks again for your support. And as they say, may the clutch be with you. Take care, everyone. Bye.